It's William here at Allegory Gallery, and it's bright out here. I hope you can hear me with the traffic going by, but I wanted to start today off with a little view of how beautiful it is today in Ligonier. So I'm going to switch the camera around here, and we're going to take a little look at how beautiful it is here today. Beautiful blue skies. It is just a really, really nice day here in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. Our trees are starting to bud. It is about 80 degrees today, which is a little bit warm, I would say, for spring for me, but gorgeous, gorgeous day. So let's go ahead into the store. I'm going to flip the camera back around so you can all see me. We're going to close this door so we don't have the traffic noise. So we don't have the traffic noise anymore. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Norma. Hello, Marianne. Thanks for joining me today. So I just wanted to show you, it's gorgeous today. I had a really hard time today trying to stay inside and get work done. It was not easy. It was not easy at all. I'm going to flip this so I can see myself right. So today, the idea is that we are going to look at some artwork in the store today. So I hope you're ready. I hope you want to see some artwork today. These are things that some of this is available in the online store, Andrew's artwork. Some of it's available in the online store. But most of the artwork today that I'm going to show you probably is not. So let me see if I have a banner. Let's do it that way. If you see something you like from this video, take a screenshot of it on your device, or if you're watching us on the television, take a photo of it, send it to us at info@allegorygallery.com, just like you do with all your lot numbers. And of course, please share this video. Please give us a thumbs up. Andrew says the struggle is real. I don't know what's he struggling about over there. I think Andrew's over at the cottage now. So I don't know what's going on, Andrew. Hello, Karen. Thanks for joining. Marion says it's 51 and getting cloudier. It's beautiful here today, as you could see if you watched the beginning of this. Norma says it's 82 and pretty here today too. Nice. Let's see. We'll let some people filter in here, do my normal chat. Working inside instead of playing outside. I know. It was so warm in here today. I had to turn on the air conditioning in the store, and I could not help. At one point, I got so cold. It's very hard to control the difference between cold enough and too cold, especially when you're just getting started for the new year here in the summer. But so I went outside to warm up at one point, and it was so nice. And then, of course, when I went to warm up, I saw everybody started coming in. We saw somebody that I was actually going to check in on today because I haven't heard from them in a while. So it was nice to see them, talk to our next door neighbors, talk to some other people around. So it's always hard. It's always hard when you want to be outside chatting with people, but you got work to do. So I did get some work done, not as much done as I needed to maybe. But tomorrow is class day. So if you're watching this and you're in the Ligonier, Pennsylvania area, hopefully you'll come in and hang out with us and make some stuff. You can join us for classes. They will be going on noon till 4. So you can come in anytime between noon and 4. You can come in the whole time. You can come in 1 hour, whatever you want to do, and make some jewelry with us. Here at the end of the day, we had some nice people in from Johnstown, which, as many of you know, is where our new building is. And our new business is going to start up there. And they are tattoo artists with a tattoo shop in Johnstown. So I was chatting with them a little bit about things going on. And that was really nice to see. It's always good to meet other small business owners in the area. Let's see here. What's everybody saying? Marion says, nothing wrong with 51 in April. No, I would like that, maybe. That's a 60s. Let's just stick around the 60s. But 51, that's not bad. 81, like it's been today, that's maybe a bit much. Maybe a little bit much. My watch, sorry everybody, my watch is trying to talk to me, or let me talk to it. It's too warm for my liking here outside of Cleveland. I agree. It's a little bit warm for right now in the year, but I can't pass up these beautiful days, right? It's pretty amazing. Am I still here? Something happened. I'm trying to get myself back in. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Oh, what is going on? There I am. I'm back, I think. I don't know what happened. You just told me something went wrong. Good luck with that, pretty much is what happened. So hopefully you can see me again now. Hello, Teresa. Thank you for joining us. Norma says 82 is a bit hot, but no humidity, so it's not bad, especially in the shade. Yeah, we don't have humidity here, and it's a little bit, there's a little bit of a breeze, so I can't complain really too much. But I took a walk to the coffee shop this morning, and for all of you who know, I just walk around and sweat in the summer. I was already sweating. I walked 2 blocks. It's like 2 blocks we're on the second block, everybody. I walked 2 blocks to the coffee shop, sweating. So it's a little warm. Let's see here. Susan is with us. Hello, Susan. Marian said sound and no pick. Okay, so hopefully I'm back. Can hear you. Hey, good, back. You're back. Good. Okay. Got to the comments where I'm back. So that's good. I don't know what happened. I hope it doesn't happen again, but we'll see. I don't know. This connection with this app has been a little bit, this has happened a number of times here over the past few days, actually, when I've been on. It keeps knocking me off. So hopefully we're okay. Andrew says, but you sweat even when it's cold. I know. That's why I keep telling everybody I don't like the heat, because I sweat even more. When you sweat when it's cold, you're going to sweat when it's warm even more. At least when it's cold, I don't generally look like I'm drenched or like I've been rained on. But that's what happened today. I walked to the coffee shop and it looked like I got rained on the way here. Susan says, I loathe humidity and my city is noted for it. I know. Does anyone out there actually like humidity? Is there anybody? I don't know anybody who says, yes, I'm all about that humidity. Bring it on. You would think there must be some people in the world who actually like it, because there's something for everyone, right? So that humidity must be for somebody, but it's not anybody that I know of. But I guess some people love that full on summer. Bring on the sweat, bring on the humidity, bring on the heat. I know there are people out there like that. I don't know many of them. I don't know. If I do, you're like closet humidity lovers, because I don't know any of you. So yeah, just walking around the store here. Susan does not like the humidity. Marianne says, not me, right? Who does? I don't know. Anybody out there? Anybody like the humidity? Susan, nope. If they have at least one functioning brain cell, they don't love humidity. Andrew says, I like some humidity so I don't feel like dried out like a husk. Yes. You need a little bit of humidity in the air, right? But that's not what we're talking about so much. A little bit is good. Get up into the 100% humidity, 90 to 100% humidity like we get around here most summers. I don't know who likes that. I know there are some people. There are some people, those people out there who just love the moisture, right? I don't know. Not me. I like a little bit, like Andrew said, so you don't dry out completely. right? Try and keep that youthful appearance as long as you can by not drying out. But yeah, so today we're going to look at some artwork around the store. And like I said, some of this is available in the online store, but most of it is not. So if you do see something you like, I got this going down below. One, if you want to help our small business, share this video, give us a like or a thumbs up, follow our business page on Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube. That all helps. All of that helps. But you know what helps even more too? If you can afford it, buy some artwork today, because that'll help. Andrew's doing, as many of you know, probably all of you here know, Andrew's doing 100 painting series here in 2023. He's done these in the past. He's doing it again to raise some money for some classes and some tools and some things that we need and he needs. So if you buy any artwork from this show, of course, that's going to help. That helps always. And yeah, and he'll also be doing check-ins with his stuff and what he's got going on. I don't know how much progress he has made since his last check-in. I've been at the store all day today, and I didn't get to chat with him too much this morning. He was actually, I think, taking a nap when I got up, so I wanted to let him sleep as much as possible. What else is going on with y'all? So I hope I'm not making you dizzy by walking around. When I don't have a seat and I'm holding my phone, I walk around. It helps me distract from the fact that my arm is getting fatigued from holding up the phone. I don't know if that happens to you all, but walking seems to do that. And my family is well known, especially mostly on my dad's side. We are well known for being walkers on the phone. If I'm on the phone, like an actual phone call, which is rare, but if I am, most likely I'm going to be walking around while I'm talking. Andrew says, not much progress. I had a lot of work this morning. So he's been working hard. By the way, how do you like the look of the store, everybody? How's it look? Looking pretty good back there, I think, huh? Susan says, when we have dew points in the 70s and above, pure yuck. I agree. I can handle humidity to a point. But like I said, this year, I'm going to love it all. I'm going to try my best to convince myself that I love it all. And that's like me today. I'm out talking to people, sitting on the, just sitting outside talking to people, sweating while I do it. But I'm going to love it all this year. We're going to see how that goes. Norma says, I tend to pace during phone calls also. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I do it, but it comes, my dad does it, my aunts and uncles on that side generally do it. Either that or when we sit, we doodle. You know, like you make shapes and designs and pretty much using the ink in your pen for nothing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what my family does too. So, you know, it is what it is. Tomorrow I'm hoping to get a haircut, y'all. I know this is a bit much up here. It's getting wild. I can't do much with it, and it's getting too much. So hopefully I can sneak in. Hopefully my stylist, I didn't make an appointment. I'm one of those people. I never know anymore because we don't have help in the store right now. So I never know when I might have a moment or when it might be slow to try and get a haircut. And of course they're open the same time we're open. So tomorrow, sometime while Jen's in here for classes, I'm going to run over and I'm going to see if she can sneak me in. Hopefully she's even working tomorrow. Let's see here. Suzanne is with us. Hello on Facebook. My YouTube is messed up. Oh no, that's not good. What's going on to YouTube over there? Karen says, store looks great. I need to do a day trip there. Nice, you should. You should do that. But you should also let us know that you're doing that, so I can make sure that we don't close for the day or something like that if we have other things we're doing. So definitely let us know if you do come. And it goes for anybody who's coming to visit specifically, especially from a long place away. Please tell us. Please tell us you're coming, and we'll make sure that we don't close the store that day, because sometimes we do, because sometimes we have to. Susan's just cleaning and taking care of paperwork, trying to decide what movie to watch for movie night tonight. That's awesome. We have been watching the series The Originals. We never watched that. I think it's a spinoff of Vampire Diaries, which we did watch. I think we finished watching, but neither of us really remember much from it. At least I don't, and Andrew doesn't seem to, because we started watching it again and we're like, I don't remember this. So we started watching The Originals. So we've been tied into that lately. Yeah. Let's see here. Marianne, I do like the occasional rainy day too. Yeah, Marianne said the rain is nice. The rain does, it is good. It is good. Susan says, William, your hair looks fine. Thank you, but it's making me crazy. See, here's the thing. I always try and grow my hair long, which is what I'm trying to do. So I try to grow my hair long, and I'm trying to get this to go long and have this little swooping thing. This is what I try to do. But here's the thing. Look where my hair hits right now. My eyeballs. And when I'm driving in the car with the windows down, this doesn't happen until winter, right? Or till summer, spring and summer. When the windows start going down in the car, all my hair does is this constantly. And so sometimes I wear like bandanas or something to keep it from happening. But it does that. So it gets to be like this long most winters. And then by about this time, come spring or summer, I end up chopping it short. And I have a feeling it's going to be short again. We'll see. I kind of want to try to grow it out long, but until it gets somewhere where it's not going to be making me crazy, and that's going to take a little while. I don't know. We'll see. So excuse me, your hair looks fine. Thank you. Nancy's here again for a while. What are we doing? We're going to look at art today. Andrew says, hopefully we'll get some extra help in the shop soon. Hopefully we will. Andrew says, we didn't finish Vampire Diaries. I had to try and think back what I was talking about because the comments are so delayed. I sometimes lose track. So we didn't finish Vampire Diaries, and we're starting on The Originals. So there you go. I could watch something 18 times and not remember watching it most of the time. So Andrew has to let me know if we finish something or if we even watch something sometimes. Susan says, I can't keep track of these newer shows. I think The Originals were, I think they're older. I think it's an older show that we're actually catching up on. I think it came out a number of years ago now. Andrew says, it's a nice show because I don't have to watch it. I can listen while I work. Yeah, it's kind of one of those shows, like if you miss something, it's not, you miss something. It's not terribly crucial because they're going to come back to it, or it's almost like a soap opera where it's going to, play itself out, and then they're going to change allegiances, and then they're going to, so it's, who likes who any moment, you don't know. But if you miss it, just wait 10 minutes and they'll be together with someone else. So it's kind of what it is. Hello, Harry. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's see here. Linda says, be thankful you have hair. I am. I am always thankful for my hair. I will never complain about having hair. I just have to figure out what to do with it. So yeah, definitely. I am. I don't know what I would do with myself if I did not have hair, honestly. That would be a lot of change that after going through vitiligo and anxiety and all the other things that I've gone through in my life, let's just keep that. Please let that be a gift from whoever, whatever. Susan says, yes, that in-between stage hair can be annoying at times. Yeah, because I love to drive with the windows down. I prefer it over air conditioning and all that. But when it's constantly flicking me in the face, now if it gets longer, it'll be fine, right? It'll just go over that. But right now, the curved ends go right in my eye, which is what happens every year. And every year I cut it off. So we'll see. I'll talk to my stylist and see what she recommends. Let's see here. Harry has some projects I saw going in the kiln. I think those were today. I'm not sure. There was a little angel cat, which looked really cute. I don't know how big it actually is. It looked pretty big in the picture, but I don't know if it's actually that big or Marianne's waiting for season 2 of The Wheel of Time. Does anyone know when it will be aired? I don't know, but we're waiting too. We're waiting too. Susan's on both platforms today until my brain can no longer handle both. Nice. Thank you. Oh, yeah, give us those watch hours, everybody. I was looking at our YouTube stats. You know, I like to keep you up to date with everything that's going on there, since y'all helped us get so high on YouTube where we needed to be. And we have an amazing amount of people. Most of our watches are from people who actually subscribe to us. So that's great. I think that's a good thing. I know some people maybe want to see new people all the time, but I like the fact that people who are watching us on YouTube are generally, I think it's 86, 87%, somewhere in there, of people who watch us on YouTube actually subscribe to our channel as well. And I think that's really great, because that means that our main viewers have hit that subscribe button and they are supporting us out there. So that is, that's pretty amazing, I think. You know, we are, you know, of course we want to acquire new people. That's always a thing for a small business. You need new people to keep coming in and finding you. But also, we are all about, as you know, if you've been with us for any amount of time, about creating that community. And the fact that the community is not only watching our videos, but they have said, yes, I will subscribe to you, and I will accept these notifications from being subscribed to you. That's awesome. So thank you all out there who are watching us on YouTube, and subscribe to us there as well. Please share. Please let your friends know. Linda says, I am loving the flying ladies on the shop ceiling. I know. We're going to look at those a little bit. We're going to look at those a little bit later, as best I can from the floor here. Let's see here. Harry says, the cat is spoken for, but I have 8 gallons of slip. I will make more. Always thinking of new forms. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Andrew says, Brandon would know. My friend Brandon, big fan of the Wheel of Time series. Has read that. We became friends in kindergarten. We met probably like on, in my mind, it was on the 3rd day of kindergarten or something like that. I don't know if that's true. We met very early in kindergarten. We rode the same bus together. And we have been lifelong friends ever since. And ever since I can remember, I don't know when those books started coming out, but ever since I could remember Brandon reading, he is a voracious reader, and he has read those books. And so I'm sure, yeah, he would know when the new season is coming out. He's probably got it ready. Although I don't know if he liked the season or not, the first season. I haven't talked with him much about it. Cindy shared and liked, thanks so much. Linda is here. Welcome, welcome everybody. All right. So we are going to look at artwork in the store. Again, down here, scrolling, how you want to do that. Take a screenshot of it if you see something you like. Send it to us at info@allegorygallery.com. I will check on the price, get back to you on everything. We're not going to go over prices and all that here in the video, but if you see something you like, let me know. If you do see something while I'm looking at it, you can make a comment and I can check the price. Some things are priced on the back of them. Some things we have in the computer. So if they're in the computer, I can't look while I'm on the video with you, but you can send an email. But I will try to answer any questions as we go around here. If you're new to us, you should also know we talk a lot at the beginning of these videos, hence the talk time right now. This is going to be one of the shortest talk times probably ever, because I'm walking around and it's just weird to talk for an hour walking around. And so sometimes we do that though. And, but if you do see something you like, please send it to us. And we do like to chat with you all. We love to chat with you all. So we know some people ignore their viewers. We do our best not to. We try to reply to you. We try to talk to you. I don't catch every comment, but we try to catch most of them. Of course, we don't have 10,000 people watching us. People who ignore their viewers at 10,000 people, I get it. What are you going to do? But we're thankful we have a nice small community and we can hang out with each other and chat with each other almost every weekday and just get to know one another. So here we go. let's flip the camera around. Let's look at some artwork. We're going to start with Andrew's artwork here on the wall. If it'll let me flip the camera. There we go. All right. So we have Andrew's artwork on the wall. So normally this wall is for our art shows. And before COVID, we used to do art shows every 2 to 3 months, sometimes every month. We were really, really busy doing it. So because of COVID, we cut out our art exhibitions because no one was going to be able to come. We couldn't have a lot of people in the store all at once. Usually we have food and drink out, and that's, that was a little bit more dangerous during COVID. So we're working on getting these together again and getting our art shows going again, but that'll all come in time. That'll all come in time. So right now we fill up the wall so that it's not empty with various stages, or various shows from Andrew. Harry says, I got some supplies for gel printing. Andrew's pictures inspired me to get back into graphics. Been a few years since my last woodcut or engraving. That's awesome. We're always glad when we can inspire people to do things or get back into things. And so I'm going to take you through kind of quick looks. This is one of my very favorites, this Garden Gate. And I don't know how it's still here, honestly. 100% don't know. One of my favorite paintings. So I'm going to try and take you through these. If you want me to pause or get a closer look at something, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best. But please try to be very specific because your comment may pop up at a different time. I may have moved on and I need to know what you're talking about and what you're looking for. Some of these are from Andrew's Mermaid. He did a mermay. So in May, there's this thing that goes around the internets that it's mermay. And so for mermay one year, he did mermaids. And these are his portraits from the other side that we still have available. He did some for the holidays. This is the Snow Maiden. He wrote a short story, Opal Girls, and these are paintings from that short story that he wrote. Sometimes he just does some vases. Some of them start out as tutorials. That's La Befana from Italy, if you know that. She comes after Christmas and delivers extra gifts. Some of these are the landscapes that he's done. This is our Pride Crow that he did. So that is the art wall currently. Susan says, my AG box arrived yesterday after its spring break road trip to Memphis, getting ideas for projects, which I hope to start working on. Nice. We want to see what you're doing. All right, then we have a few pieces of artwork from our friend Jen Tong. It was Andrew's friend in New York City. And I don't know how close it's gonna let me get. There we go. Try and hold it still. Andrew says, we were going to have a show, an art show earlier this spring, but he pushed it back until the weather is less erratic. My hope is that the foot traffic picks up before we start planning a new show on the project wall. And a few more pieces. Let me see if I can reach up. Sorry, there's glare on them. I'll try and show you without all the glare as much as I can, or move the glare around. This is one of my favorite pieces too. And those are all from Jen Tong. And then, of course, we have a lot of things around the store that were hand-carved, hand-painted in Indonesia, like these masks, these dancing ladies. I love these. Oh, can't get too close on those. I'm using the camera, obviously, that you can't get too close with. We have these birds of various styles. Andrew said the shows are a lot of work to organize, and we have so many irons in the fire. It's true. And I think these are $10. They're a very light wood. I don't know if they're a teak, but they're super light. And then we have some artwork, which I consider artwork. These hand-turned vessels from our friend Chuck Finley here in Pennsylvania. And so we have these in the shop. And the vase, kind of a vase, more for decoration. Don't put water in it, please. And more of the masks. The masks generally run anywhere from about $20 to $40 or $45. We have these long-standing kind of totem-like things, statues. I think we have a smaller version like this one, and this one is 10, and the taller versions I think are 15. Yep, $15 for the smaller or taller. And then, of course, we have the Flying Ladies. Suzanne says, I have some of the statues. They are very good. They are. I love it. Susan says, those hand-turned wooden vessels are stunning. Yes, Chuck does an awesome job. Awesome job. And then, of course, Flying Ladies and Flying Frogs. Flying Frogs. So I can't take you through all of these. My hand will wear out. But if you want to see any more of these, or if you have any questions, you can send us an email and I will get you more information. These generally range from about $18 to $24. Some go a little higher if they're super large, but I think we've sold most of the really large ones. So we're down to mostly the $18, $24 levels. We have some of these that have little coat hooks or hooks for your scarves or your keys. You don't want to put anything too heavy on them. So they're mainly for keys and things like that. But we have a sun here, and then we'll go over here, and you can see we have, I guess, the moon. I would say that's the moon, right? And we have a little one here. This is a little tiny one. We have a little mirror here. Susan says, I have a couple of the Indonesian masks. They're very cool. Excuse me, I love them. I used to want these when I was a kid, and I never got any because we didn't have a lot of money, and it wasn't something that, was, back then they were pretty expensive anywhere you get them. And so when we brought them in, instead of making them super expensive, we priced them, you can't see, but it's at $20. We price these at $20 only. There will be some shipping if you can't pick up locally, but we can get them out to you. And so we have beautiful masks. Gorgeous hand-painted, hand-carved masks. And we have this little one. It's on a stand. That's one of the few painted ones on a stand that we have. And then, of course, here, while we're going by, we still have a few of these Heart's Desire paintings, which I'm super, why do we have the woodpecker? It is amazing. I don't know why that one is still available, but it is. Hello, Amy. Thank you for joining in. There you go. let's see here. What else? There you go. I'm not going to show you them all. These are available online. I think this little dung beetle is my favorite. Rolling the Golden Moon. I love, love, love that one. Teresa says, I bought 2 of the masks for Christmas gifts. Thank you. Suzanne says, mask making seems to be a declining art. Maybe. Maybe it is. Let's go back here. This is my messy room. Don't look too hard. We're moving things around in here. We have one Garuda mask left. It's the pink one. We have this one here. We have the multi-face ones. There you go. Suzanne says, I love my Garuda mask. Susan says, my idea of a mess and your idea of a mess are very different. I don't know about that. I don't know if I really let you look. It's pretty messy back here. This is one of the most expensive ones, but this one actually has like a headpiece. You can wear this. I think this one's $65. And we have it with the blonde hair, and we have one also on the other side of the room with black hair. Brunette. We have a few more masks here. This one's kind of fun. And there you are. And I just realized my ring sizers are here. I was looking for those the other day. I don't know why they're on the wall, but they're on the wall. So those are the masks and the Indonesian items, most of them. As we go around looking at other things, I may point out a few more of them, like this one, which is a tall standing one. And then right next to this, let's see if I can look at this without glare. This is a pencil drawing of a reptile eye, I think. Yeah, reptile is what he said. Reptile eye by our friend Todd Beisel. And we have a few of his pieces. We have our cats. These are a collaborative effort between Andrew and our friend Kelly Russell. Andrew did all the sculpting of the cats and all that, and Kelly showed us how to do the shibori-like fabric on the bottom. Even I helped with some of those. So really, I was involved in that too. And let's flip to over here. Over here, we have one of Andrew's largest paintings. This is the Magic Keeper. Andrew doesn't very often do large paintings. One, they're hard to ship, and 2, they're hard to sell because they're a lot of work. This one is $750, for example. But you can see the layers of collage work that he put back behind there, and then the painting on top of those. And those layers behind there are old pieces of artwork that he did through the years that have been kind of reused and repurposed to make new artwork. And he talked a little bit about that, and I forget her name, the woman who did Pinkalicious, talking about don't be afraid to murder your darlings. So oftentimes, if you've been watching his check-ins, he talked about this too, but oftentimes he uses old artwork that gets repurposed in his newer artwork. So if somebody doesn't buy this, maybe someday it will be repurposed. You never know. I hope not. I like this one, but you never know. You never know. All right, let's go over behind here. Over behind here. And down here, we have collaborative works, 2 of them left, between Cynthia and Andrew. And Andrew did the backgrounds for all these. So all the different colors, all the mixing, all the work in the background are his. And then Cynthia did the paintings of the visage or faces in there. Susan says they have tomcat cheeks, those cats. Yeah, right? All right, and over here, we have art by our friend Jen Palmer. And She is an artist. She used to live around here. She now lives down south. I want to say in Georgia. I don't know if I'm right. Karen's asking how much for the collaborative paintings. These ones are 160. Both of them would be the same price. If you want one of those, send us an email, let us know. Got the purple one or the red one. There's only 2 left. We had other ones, but they have all sold. This one probably is my favorite. But this one's beautiful as well. This one has a much kind of more prominent actual face in there. This one's a little bit more ghostly, which maybe that's why I like it. But I love the coloring on that. So if you like those, just send us an email. Again, Jen Palmer, we have this one here and this one here. We also have another little vessel from our friend Chuck. Karen says, count them both sold, please. Thank you. We appreciate that. Just send us an email. Let me have your shipping address in the email, just in case, and your email address so I can get you an invoice out. Thank you so much. We have, why am I forgetting the name? Sorry, somebody can tell me. I'm sure one of you can tell me. Forget the name of that god. But we have more of the masks up here. And we have another piece here from Todd Beisel in the pencil work. So there we go. I love this little vessel. Love, love, love this. And let's see, let me look around. If you see something that you want to talk about that I haven't talked about, please let me know in the comments. This is another painting by Andrew titled Ivy. This is one of my favorites. I love Ivy. Susie says, it's been interesting for me trying to sell my paintings. Most of them are 10 by 20, but I've lost quite a few sales because people wanted something much bigger. You're doing the pours, right? I think for something like those, I could understand why people want large sizes. I could definitely get that. They're looking for something probably in living rooms and larger spaces. So I could see why, especially with an abstract like that. I don't know what your price points are either, but how much does that little vessel by the paintings run? Let me see. This little one over here, it is $45. And now I do have to say, we brought the price down on this because it took a tumble and there's a little crack here that we did a small repair on, and you can barely see it on this side, but the price went down to $45 because of that. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? We have more masks over here in the window. And we also have these tall, very tall sculptures, if you like those. These are carved more in an African style, but they are from Indonesia. They are from Indonesia. And of course, our big piece of artwork, Cornelius here, right? Suzanne says, I see Cornelius, right? Cornelius is still in the window. We got to take Cornelius back home. But he is such a pull to people. People love to see him and talk about him. So we have left him here for a little bit. We also have these pieces from Cynthia. These are, I believe these are watercolor on wood. And then we have this little darling here. And I think there's one. Let's go back here. Sorry, I'm running you back and forth so much. But we have one more of Cynthia's in here. And there's a lot of other things that we consider artwork, by the way. So like these, I could classify as artwork. If you're interested in any of these, we've done shows on these. I think I did an album on these on Facebook for a lot of them. These are hand-carved bone or walrus tusk, various animal parts that have been carved. We have a lot of those, and I think they're mini works of art. I would consider them art. We have more down here. I think these are the larger ones. And I have done shows on these, so if you want to see any of these, you can check that out, or just let me know. This little puppy needs to turn around a little bit. He's biting on a belt, which I can't imagine trying to carve that all out of one piece and leave it in one piece. Susan says the hand-carved animals are awesome. Thank you. We like them. And then this is our collection of little kitty friends, Lucky Cats. Those aren't for sale though, but everyone loves them. We love them. When our friends go on trips, sometimes they bring us back a Lucky Cat, so we add it to the collection, or we've been given some of these as gifts. And then, am I missing anything? Am I missing anything here? I'm trying to think. I feel like there's something in my brain that I'm missing, but I can't remember right now. Suzanne loves the hand-carved animals. I know you have quite a few of them. We have another one on their way to you soon. But let me just give you a quick look at the store. And if you see something, this is the new soap we brought in, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that. We posted about it on Facebook. The Grandpa Soap Company. Andrew's always looking, we're both actually, but Andrew especially is always looking for good soaps because he works with metal. And so we've brought this company in. We had another company of soap before, and they were friends of mine, so it was easier to do wholesale with them before. We don't do wholesale right now, but we have this now. So Andrew's been pretty happy with this. And I know Jen I believe, bought a bunch of this because she likes the kind of all-natural stuff. She's very much about the natural. So most of this stuff is natural. You can see, oh, maybe you can't. No phthalates. I don't know what that word is. Phthalates, sulfates, parabens, EDTA, artificial fragrances, or colorants. It's vegan and cruelty-free. So the other company, we couldn't ship the soap because of we kind of only had to sell it in, we're allowed to sell it in store. These we can ship. If you want any of these, we have them available. Susan says, I think the entire shop is a work of art. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Teresa says, how much is the teapot? Which teapot? Oh, the teapot is decoration. I think you're looking at this one. Yeah, that's a silver teapot, or silver plated, I think. And that one is decoration only. Sorry. So I'll just give you a look around. Of course, I could go into Andrew's jewelry, but maybe we'll do a show on those if you'd like to see some of his work. He doesn't show his jewelry work a ton anymore. So if you want to see any of that, maybe we'll do a specific show on some of those pieces. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. Oh, here are these little babies. These are some of the ones I was forgetting. I'm sorry, they're in plastic. But these are from Cynthia. These are a smaller series. Here's the little fish. And we have this one. Amy says, I would love to see Andrew's jewelry. Awesome. Maybe we'll do a show on Andrew's jewelry at some point. We just know that you're all mostly the people who watch us are jewelry makers. So I don't know if y'all buy other people's jewelry that often. So mostly we do these shows during the week as selling shows. Not always, but a lot of times. So we don't always show the jewelry because y'all are making your own for the most part. But we have lots and lots of incense. We need to refill some of these. We need to put in an order for incense, but Amy says, I can also come in to see it too. I know you're local or pretty local, right? You can come in to see some of it, but maybe we'll do a show on it. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. And then all of these beads pretty much in here could be considered artwork because they are all artisan beads by people we know, people we follow. And we try to support our artisan friends as much as we can. We still have a few of these hand-carved cat sets. They're $10 for all 3 pieces. Really cool. I think we have 2 or 3 sets of those left, mainly the red ones. And that's it. And then, of course, we have the tote bags by Andrew, mostly, and a few from Cynthia's designs. These are the Dream Spirits, which someone just came in today and was loving the Dream Spirits. And then he did some wild or landscapes and things like that on these. Of course, the holiday collection, we still have 1 or 2 of those left. We have the Crow series. The totes are $24.99, Karen. $24.99. We got gemstones on there, some of Andrew's paintings. This is one from Cynthia. Some of the landscapes again, or I think he called these landscapes kind of collage work. I love this one. It looks wrinkled, but the bag's not actually wrinkled. It's from the artwork. Some leaves from our fall around here he did. There's our backyard bush that turns beautifully red in the fall / into winter. So those are available. They're fun. And I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. That's a lot. I went quick. I feel weird going so quick. Like we're ending this in an hour. Usually we don't even get started with the main show until an hour. Amy says, those are gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Let me flip the camera around here again and we'll say a quick goodbye. And then I'm off. I'm off to go do some working out, some running, maybe running. I've been running the last few days. I've been talking with you all about progress a little bit on my exercising and running and all that. And I've been running the last few days. And yesterday I realized I was pretty worn out. So I think I need to take a break today from running. And I'll probably do some other type of workout. But I'm trying to do, I'm good for this week almost. I've done 4 of my 5 days this week that I want to do, trying to do 5 days a week at least of exercise. So it's hot today. I don't think I'm going to go running. I think I'll do something else. But I think it's good to also give your body a break. That's what I'm learning too. Definitely need a break every once in a while. But I did my first under 13-minute mile the other day. I did like 12-something minute mile, which is getting better. I started at like 13:42 or something like that for my first time out. And so I'm trying to bring that down, and which should mean that I'm getting better and my cardio is getting better. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Suzanne says, great, thank you. Yeah, so just trying to keep up with that. I know y'all have things that you're doing too. If you want to check out my William Tries Things page, if you're not a member of that, you can search William Tries Things on Facebook, and I should pop up. You can join my page there, like my page, follow my page. We also have a group called the Triers, and we just show things that we're trying and to do. The whole idea behind that, if you don't know, was, as I get older, I find that adults are sometimes very afraid to try new things because they're not going to be good at them. We get to a point in our lives where you do your job and you're good at your job generally, right? So you're constantly in life doing things that you're already good at as you get older. And you give up that kind of wonder and that excitement of trying new things as you get older. But you used to do that as a kid all the time. Everything was new as a kid, right? You got to experience things. You got to try things. You didn't care if you were good at them. If somebody asked you to paint something, you just painted something, right? You didn't care if you were good at painting. Draw something, you didn't care if you were good at drawing. So the whole idea behind my William Tries Things is, for me, I wanted to give myself a place where I could kind of be held responsible a little bit, because that's another thing with me. If someone's not holding me responsible, if I'm not out there saying I'm doing it and I allow it to just, or if I do say it and I allow it to just go away, then I don't always do it. So I built that page and just wanted to give everyone the opportunity to do things with me or try things or show what they're trying, and kind of break that idea that you have to be good at something to do it, or that you can't, as an adult, just play. You're allowed to play as an adult, right? I think it makes you, smarter sometimes, because you try new things, you think about things in a different way. Sometimes it makes you more adventurous, or just kind of changes things up a little bit, and gives you that ability to see things differently sometimes when you're trying things you haven't tried before. And there's no, in the group, on the page, we're not going to laugh at you if you tried something and it's terrible. You shouldn't be good at something the first time you try it unless you're naturally gifted at it, which maybe you'll find something later in life that you're naturally gifted at. But most people have found those things and they know what they are. And so it's one of those places where it's a safe space to go in, to try new things, to hang out with people who are trying new things. And that's kind of the environment I'm trying to create with that. So hopefully you'll go over there. William Tries Things on Facebook. If you haven't joined already, hopefully you'll do that and hang out with me. I try to post fairly regularly, but with everything else we do, sometimes I get a little bit distracted. But I do try to check in on those a few times a week and reply and hang out with people and just, do stuff. So hopefully you'll join us. That's all I've got today. Surprise, surprise, we're under an hour, everybody. How does that happen? I don't know. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us. It's all down here, scrolling across the bottom. And we'll see you, what day is today? Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Hopefully you'll be able to tune in with us. We will do another live around 5:30, depending if I'm going over to the cottage or not. And we'll see you then. All right. And stay tuned. I'm sure Andrew's going to be doing some check-ins. I would think he would be doing some today, later tonight, probably, as he gets his stuff from morning all sorted out and gets back into painting today. So thank you again. Have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everybody.